guys. So, as you can tell from my voice, not 100%. I feel like crap. But anyway, a little bit of an update, what's going on, what my plans are. Um, Last time I was on, posted anywhere, whether it was on Twitch, TikTok, whatever, YouTube, whatever. I had mentioned I had to have surgery. That surgery went well, and it wasn't perfect. We didn't get everything done that was planned for that surgery, which sucked. But they were able to reduce my pain levels while I'm not taking so many pain pills. But I'm still having to take muscle relaxers just to relax, get my muscles relaxed, and get my back to quit hurting so much. But otherwise, yeah, they did quite a bit of work. They didn't get everything done as they wanted. Things kind of started going south about halfway through, and they had to call it quits in surgery. Sew me back up and stuff. It took me a while to be able to get back to doing my own thing. Still not 100%. It'll be a little while before that's going to be 100%. Let's put it that way. It'll be quite a while. But otherwise, yeah, surgery went well. About as well as you can expect in the situation. Otherwise, yeah. Last time I posted on Twitch, if you've watched my Twitch videos, you noticed I was in Fireball Trucking. That didn't last long, as you can tell, sorry. Keep forgetting everything splits. But yeah, as you look at the logos, me and Fireball didn't last long. I did leave Fireball in good standings. It's just, they weren't as active as I would have liked. And so I left. And I ended up joining OTR. So, if you feel like joining a BTC, this is OTR would be the one you should join. I'll just put it that way. Very active community. Friendly bunch of guys and girls. More active in American Truck Simulator than Euro Truck Simulator 2. Let's put it that way. We don't have any required trucks or paint schemes. However, we have our own colors that would need to be used for the paint scheme. So, you can use whatever you want, pretty much. 5,000 miles is required each month. There is a trial period that everyone goes through at the beginning until you've reached 7,000 miles in ATS. Yeah, that's just, yeah, you're beyond trial. Once you've reached the 7,000 miles, then you become a CDL holder, and you have all the benefits at that point. But yeah, if you're looking for a more active community and more friendly guys, check these guys out. I did post their web address down below, and of course their logo. You can also find us on Truckbooks, Truckee, and Pickup. So yeah, we're on all three at this point. Otherwise, it's pretty much the only changes. Now, I'll tell you what I'm going through now, besides getting over a cold. Surgery went well, as you can expect. Things started, like I said, started going south about halfway through, and they had to close up. And we're going to have to do another surgery at a later date, but I need to have something else done beforehand because my weight. Tried everything. We've tried powders, pills, shots. Nothing seems to work to lose the weight fast enough. At the way that I need to lose it. Just losing 1 pound, half a pound, saying isn't gonna work. I mean, yeah, great. I moved to Kansas. I was able to lose some weight, but it's not fast enough. Let's put it that way. So something is causing me not to lose weight fast enough. So I have some labs and stuff that need to do that I'm going to be doing in the next few months to determine rather if I need to go with a surgical route, whether getting a gastro bypass or a lap band or a sleeve, something. But yeah, we have some things that need to be done in the next few months. And just so I can lose the required weight and the amount of time that needs to be lost in. So, hence the reason why I'm at home and I'm not on the road. As for my truck, driver, we're currently working with a driver on trying to get him into his own truck. That way I can put my truck in the shop and do a total overhaul. And I do mean total overhaul. For the loads that I'm going to be doing, I'm going to have to go with a higher power engine and transmission. Drivetrain is all going to have to be redone. So that's all going to be swapped out. It's going to cost quite a lot. Let's just put it that way. So most of my money that I would have earned from the truck to make sure the truck stays on the road is going to that. Other than that, not much else has changed. Can't really say much else at this point in time. A lot of things going all over the freaking. I do have one thing to say though. After January, and I started my videos, you'll probably notice sometime in January, maybe February at the latest, background behind me will change. Well, what's gone? Why? We're moving. That's why. Currently in talks of buying some property and stuff, and yeah. So I have to go in Friday after her Thanksgiving, or not Thanksgiving, Christmas, sorry. When was that? Yeah, the 26th. I have to go in on the 26th and finish off some paperwork with my realtor and the other party and their realtor, and yeah, get all that situated, documents signed, keys handed over, and whatnot, and then sometime January, February at the latest, we'll be out of here. So, if everything works out right, I'll know more come 26th. So, a week from tomorrow, today, when you see this video, if you see it Friday, then yeah, a week from today. If you see it after I posted it on Thursday, yeah, a week from tomorrow. But otherwise, yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a bigger place for one. To begin with, we're going to be living in the main house, but afterwards, once we get everything kind of settled, most of the guys will all have their own houses, uh, little mini houses, whatever you want to call it, that they can do whatever they want with. I don't care what they do with it. Just as long as it stays livable. That's the only thing I care about. Um, and then uh, the only one that's going to be left in the main house is my mom. When I move her from the facility she's currently in to home. Some sad news, though, a lot of you probably have not heard about, is my stepdad passed away. He was in a vehicle accident, I guess you can call it. The driver of the van that was transporting him to home, the driver ended up having to slam on his brakes, and he didn't have my dad properly secured in the back of the vehicle, and my dad ended up rolling forward with his chair and then falling out of his chair with the chair falling on top of him. And yeah, it wasn't good. He sent him to the hospital, and it was at this point in time calling the family and letting them know, if you want to say your goodbyes, now's the time to do it, because he's not going to make it. So yeah, he passed away. So now it's just me and Mom. And Mom's in the facility right now. Hoping to change that, where on this property she'll be able to have someone nearby. Most generally, it'll be a nurse that'll come in and take care of her needs and stuff besides what she can already do for herself. There's still some things she can't do for herself, but there's a lot that she can do for herself. And I don't feel like she needs to be left in a facility at this point in time. Current facility she's in, they're not exactly doing everything they should be doing to take care of her. So it leaves me no other choice but to remove her and put her back at home with me, I guess, at this point. And then getting her nurses and making sure she makes her appointments and whatnot. Other than that, yeah. It's pretty much all it is. So, let's get a recap. I'll be doing videos and lives again after the first of the year. I'm also moving after the first of the year. I have a surgery that's going to have to be done sometime, I'm sure, after probably March, April, maybe May at the latest. And then after that is surgery, then it's figuring out scheduling surgery to finish up the work that needs to get done on my back. So there's that. Plans are for me to currently have the driver that's currently driving my truck in his own truck by June at the latest, and then put my truck in the shop to have a total overhaul done, and then yeah, about it. So yeah, talk to you all later.